Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some top Amazon FBA private label sellers. And specifically, we're going to be taking a deep dive on their Amazon product pages. We're going to be evaluating them, analyzing how they're positioning their brand on Amazon and off Amazon. I think you're going to get a ton of value out of this video, specifically whether it's in competitor research and you're evaluating a potential market opportunity for yourself, or if you're just thinking about optimizing your own listings and you're looking for new and creative ways. Basically, what are other sellers that are doing well on Amazon? How are they positioning their listing? How are they thinking about Amazon strategy going into 2020? If you guys don't know, my name's Lamar and I'm a 7-figure Amazon FBA private label seller. I'm here trying to help you guys, aspiring entrepreneurs, create a sustainable, profitable e-commerce business for yourself utilizing Amazon FBA. Now, I spend a lot of my time evaluating competition and evaluating market opportunities on Amazon. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down, you're going to be seeing a little bit of the behind the scenes kind of analytical side of myself and how I go about evaluating market opportunities on Amazon, how I go about thinking about product strategy on and off Amazon. Myself, I got a ton of value out of just doing this analysis for this video, so I'm sure you're going to get a bunch of little tidbits of things that you can essentially take away from this video, and whether that's applied to your own product listings or applied to your product research and the way that you approach product research on market evaluation. Throughout the video, you're going to notice that I'm going to be doing some sales analyzing, or we're going to be looking at sales trends, and I'm going to be using a tool called Helium 10. If you guys haven't tried out the tool and you're interested in replicating the exact same process or methodology and how I'm going about and analyzing the sales trends here, you can check out the link in the description below, where you can get a pretty nice discount on the H10 software suite. I also wanted to mention that I just came out with a full-blown Amazon FBA course. So if you're looking at unpacking some of these ideas further and you're looking for a step-by-step process of how to go from idea to launch on Amazon, you're definitely going to want to check out that resource in the section below. And last but not least, guys, if you get value out of this video or you learn something in this video, please hit that thumbs up button and definitely subscribe to the channel. Because like I said, I'm here trying to help you guys build sustainable and profitable e-commerce businesses utilizing the FBA model. Now, without further ado, let's head over to the computer and let's break down and start analyzing just what the top Amazon FBA sellers are doing correctly with their strategy of selling on Amazon. So the first market that we're going to be looking at here is a cold brew coffee maker. And specifically, we're going to be evaluating the Ovalware brand or product listing that's right here. I think these guys are just doing a great job within this market. And one of the reasons I decided to choose to use this as an example is because there isn't really too much of a difference between products here for this specific market, right? A cold brew coffee maker in its core is essentially the same thing across the board. Of course, the shape of the product can be a little bit different, and you can get glass and plastic here, but this is a very competitive market, and really your ability to stand out within this market and continue to hold strong sales will be made evident or possible in the fact that you position yourself correctly, you know Amazon strategy well, and you can defend yourself within the market as this continues to be a very competitive market in general. So the first thing that I wanted to point out here is just their main image here. So when we're looking at all these top guys, their main image, the first thing that stands out to me is the fact that they have a very clean image with a beautiful box here. And that is one thing that immediately jumps out to me. None of these first guys, granted these are first 3 sponsored ads, but none of them are offering their product with a premium box option. Scrolling down the page a little bit, now we have more organic listings here. We really only have one competitor here that's also offering a box, with the cold brew maker. And just by the sheer number of reviews here, you can tell that it's probably a pretty recent product listing, and they're probably doing a product launch to break into this category. Another thing that I wanted to point out here is that this seller is definitely positioned as a premium product, right? $29.99 is a high price point. You can get a plastic one here for $16.99. Granted, that is plastic. However, even scrolling down the page, this seller right here is offering a larger cold brew coffee maker for the same price, or almost actually a little bit cheaper here. Like I said, this is probably a new seller, so he's coming in at a little bit cheaper. And then if we take a look at this listing here, this seller is actually selling a larger glass pitcher, yet for $10 less. So the main point here is the seller that we're going to be evaluating is definitely positioning within this market as a premium option and is quite successful. Now let's take a look at the Helium 10 sales analyzer here. So I'm looking for the ovalware one, and right here you can see ovalware, and according to Helium 10, they're doing just under $200,000 a month on Amazon, which is massive for a single product listing. Obviously, this category is very large, lots of competition, but for them to be doing, $250,000 on a single product listing is huge volume. And comparatively to some of these other cheaper options like we just talked about, ovalware is still doing anywhere from 3 to 4 times in volume and in revenue compared to these other sellers. Now let's take a look at inside their Amazon listing. First thing I'm going to do is check out their images over here. So I'm just scrolling through their images. Really nice, clean images. This image here does a great job at really detailing each kind of aspect or selling feature of the product. I kind of like how they added all of these onto a single image instead of breaking them out on a couple of different images. On this image here, they're talking about how the cold brew recipe is included, kind of like that as a bonus feature. Let's come on to the next one. So free ebook, the 7 ways to enhance your cold brew, sent to your email. So this is a strategy that I've used within my own brands as well. It's essentially giving a free book or a free ebook as kind of a added benefit to choosing your product over the competition. You can create a PDF and you can attach it in the emails that are sent after the customer has already purchased your product on Amazon. And I'm sure that this is exactly what they're doing here. So they're just saying this is in their 5th image here. You get a free ebook. And the last image is a little nice lifestyle shot looks like a kitchen counter there. They also have a video here. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole video, but as you can see, it's a lot of nice up-close lifestyle shots of someone making coffee, utilizing the product. There's also some nice text highlights throughout there that are just, again, reinforcing the different features of the product. Now, one criticism that I have on this listing is I'd probably like to see a couple more lifestyle images. I do think that this is quite feature driven and not necessarily benefit driven. Although if we start taking a look over in the copy here, we do see a lot more of those benefit driven statements, such as smoother coffee every time, essentially reinforcing that when you brew cold brew iced coffee utilizing their product, or the benefit of using their product is smoother coffee. Locks in freshness, another good benefit driven statement. Quality you won't regret. You can also use both ice and hot tea compatible. Just saying that it can be used for multiple uses. Another great strategy that I use in my own business is having an upsell or a more expensive product as a variation. You can see here that they're doing the same thing. The 1 liter is $29.99 and the 1.5 liter is $35.99. I'm sure that the 1.5 liter is their larger or better margin product, so they use the $29.99 listing to kind of hook the buyer to come in, view their listing, and then they would push them to the upsell or their better margin product. Scrolling down the page, I'm just going to take a look at their pricing history and kind of their pricing strategy that they've been utilizing over the past couple years here. So I'm going to click all time. So if you guys aren't familiar, this is one of Helium 10's tools. Like I said, if you don't have this or you're interested in doing this for yourself, I'll have a link in the description below where you can get a pretty nice discount. And I also get a little bit of a kickback if you use my affiliate link, so I definitely appreciate that. I think that this tool has been pretty useful in analyzing sales history and sales or pricing trends. And I'm going to kind of give you an example of just running it through here. So as you can see, it looks like they started on Amazon at the end of 2016. And if I just run the cursor along here, seems that they came on, they started doing a bunch of different prices, trying to determine what would be the best price for the listing over the next, first couple months that they were on Amazon. This is in October 2016. It looks like they were selling for $45.99 for this specific product. They dropped it, they came down to the end of October, beginning of November, they're selling at $39.99. And now let's just zoom in here a little bit. So starting about mid-October, so keep in mind this is before Black Friday and before the holiday season really kicks off. Looks like they were doing a little bit of price testing. So they were setting the price at $32.99 for one day, and then they'd raise it to $34.99 the next day, and then they drop it the following day. And they kind of did this pattern on and off for maybe about a week here, it looks like, going into Black Friday. They essentially stuck with the $59.99 pricing, and then right at the end of November, they jumped up to $39.99. And then going into the holiday season, or right around Christmas time, starting at the beginning of November, second week of November, it looks like they started to inch up their price about $1 every single day, going right into December 12th, where they ended at $39.99 again. And then that final week, right before Christmas, it looks like they settled at $39.99 and kind of continued on here. So then we come across, looks like there's a gap right here from like January 20th to January or February 3rd. It looks like they were kind of out of stock here because I don't see any price listing or price listed here. Now if we go back to the all-time, so looking at the all-time here again, it looks like they came back in stock, were listed at $31.99. They probably ran at that price, tried a little bit higher. It looks like their sales rank was kind of high, so I'd anticipate that they dropped their price right here to $25 to try to improve their sales rank for their product here. And then it looks like right in this area again, they started doing that one day $35.99, then $33.99, and alternating that price to just again test their price. And then for the majority of the remainder of 2017, it looks like they held pretty flat at $35.99. And then early last year, they dropped to $31.99. It looks like they were doing a little bit of price juggling there. And it seems that they've been pretty consistent now at this $29.99 price for majority of last year and the majority of this year. It doesn't seem that they've done any price testing this year. Interestingly enough, it looks like this was right around the holiday season last year. Let's just zoom in that. Here again, it looks like right about that same time that they experimented with in 2016 or 17 there, they did the same strategy where they increased their price couple of dollars here every few days, leading directly up to that last week right before Christmas. So that's a pretty interesting strategy. I think I'll be experimenting with that a little bit more with my products going into the holiday season, just increasing my price those last couple weeks or last couple days right before Christmas. Scrolling down the page a little bit more, I see special offers and product promotions here. It looks like they're running 3 different coupon codes, save 10%, save 15%, and save 20% when you buy 2 or more products. They have a really nice clean EBC here, detailing their product features, and then kind of going through a little bit of the process of how to make coffee. Again, I'm a really big fan of EBCs, and this is a nice one. Now let's go back up to the top and take a look at their storefront. So looking here at their storefront, I only really see cold brew adventure, discover your pour over. Ovalware, unlock your new flavors, really nice bold headline. Enjoy fresh smooth coffee and tea with ease. So immediately I'm getting the feeling that this is a pure coffee brand. Again, nice close-ups, similar to the video that we watched on their product page. Just taking a look at their other products offered here, I'm really only seeing coffee products or coffee related products. Nice big imagery, clean images. So looking at their full catalog here, it seems that there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 different products here, and they have a really tight catalog. So they're really not selling out of their specialty niche here of coffee and tea brewing, which I really like a lot. They have a very nice, tight, compact brand that sells just a couple of products, and they're able to essentially become a specialist within this niche category. And it seems that they're being quite effective at doing just that. So I saw that they have some social media icons down here, and I was able to actually find them on Instagram. So I just pulled up their Instagram account here. And I'm seeing that they've got, just over 8,000 followers on Instagram. Not a huge account, but definitely, not small either. Just scrolling through their Instagram account, lots of, really pretty lifestyle-based images. Whether these are all their products or not, I'm not exactly sure, but they're definitely very active on Instagram. Clicking through their stories, seems that every Monday they're doing some sort of a quiz, which I find that's like pretty engaging for their followers. So what's the world's most caffeinated country per capita? Couple of different questions just to keep engagement going with their followers. I kind of like that, and it looks like they follow up with the answers after that. Anyways, the point here is that it seems that they're pretty active on social media, trying to keep their followers engaged and reminded about the brand. They're getting decent amount of likes on each of their photos as well. Scrolling through a couple more of their posts, I was able to find that it seems that they're running promotions on Amazon. So this is November 2018, last year, right before Black Friday. This is getting ready for Cyber Monday promotion on Amazon, which is happening in less than 12 hours. So it does seem that they're using their Instagram account and driving traffic directly to Amazon. That's probably through Instagram. I also saw in another post that they had some email collection strategies that they were utilizing on Instagram through contests and whatnot. And I'm sure that they were sending out emails along the same time, directing people to Amazon or directing them through a promotion on Amazon. So those are just a couple of things that jumped out to me when I was doing the analysis on the Ovalware coffee here. Now let's take a look at another market. All right, so the next market that we're going to be looking at here is a camping hammock. And specifically, I'm going to be evaluating, or we're going to be taking a look at this seller right here, which is Wise Owl Outfitters. They're a bestseller in the category. If we take a look at their sales, you can see that they are the clear market leaders within this category. They're almost doing $500,000 on Amazon per month with this single product listing, which is just massive. They're clearly dominating this category and others, which is what we're about to take a look at. So they're clearly doing something right on Amazon with, again, all this increased competition that we see, because there's really not probably too much differentiating them between all these other sellers on here. As you scroll down the page, you can see really there's a lot of options for camping hammocks. So the first thing that jumps out to me in this category, looking at the main image here, is that all these main images look very much the same. They all have the hammock, and then it seems like they come with a couple of additional accessories. Scrolling down the page, we see the same thing. It looks like some of them might come with more than others, but for the most part, a lot of accessories also being displayed within that main image. However, there's one thing that's distinguishable between the brand that we're about to evaluate here, is that they have their logo, Wise Owl Outfitters. Now, I don't necessarily know if that's against Amazon terms of service or not. I kind of feel like it is. However, as we view their listing and we start taking a look at some of their sponsored ads, it seems that it's a great or very effective way to kind of stand out from the rest of the sellers on this page. As you notice, that it's pretty bold, nice big letters. It's a nice logo, and we're really not seeing anybody else do that except for down here. Etrol looks like they're doing the same thing. I'm not sure exactly how large of a violation that is in Amazon's eyes, but it seems that it's probably working for them at the time, so they continue to roll out with that strategy on their main product image. They might be able to get away with it because of their trademark, or saying that their image is copyrighted, that this is essentially their brand name. So they might have some leeway there. Regardless, it might not be that large of a violation, or at least they're willing to take that risk with Amazon. And if they get a slap on the wrist for an image violation, changing that primary image is relatively easy. The next thing I want to draw the attention to here is the price range. So it seems that they're doing also a variation strategy. They probably have their main child listing in here at $26.95, and they have a couple of other variations that might be color variations or size variations at a more premium price. Here again, the $26.95 is by no means the cheapest product on this page. We find one right here, $26.99, $24.99, coming down, $16.99, $24. This guy's a little bit more expensive. Looks like it comes with a top, a sunshade, $23.99, $29.99. So depending on what accessories are included with the product, it seems like dictates what the price is, or the average price within this market. But it's fair to say that it seems that they're pricing competitively, but they're definitely not the lower end of the market at the same time. Taking a look within their listing here, we already took a look at their main image. Their second image here, again, using a single image kind of to detail all of the features of the product, which I really like. It also includes everything that you would need in one complete package, including the accessories. Coming down, looking at further images, it looks like image 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of just showing all lifestyle images and a little bit of the product packaging. I really like the added feature here of kind of this bag. I really like the fact that they've added kind of a patch on their bag here. It screams like premium quality, nice materials, almost as if you also get a patch with your purchase. And patches talk directly or speak pretty strongly to campers or backpackers. You kind of collect patches as you backpack. Or I remember when I was a Boy Scout, we would have a bunch of patches that we put on our uniform or our backpack. So it's kind of in line with that target demographic of just having patches or collecting patches as you travel or as you hike, around the world. They also have a video here with their enhanced brand content.
Introducing the Wise Owl Outfitters Single Owl and Double Owl Hammock. Our hammocks are made of the highest quality materials. Although the nylon is very strong and can hold up to 500 pounds, it remains very soft. Similar.
So it looks like they have a pretty nice high quality video that they've included with their listing there. Then just taking a look at the copy. The first line is get outdoors with the perfect hammock setup. They're not starting off with any feature driven statements here. Once again, they're starting off with benefit of getting outdoors utilizing the perfect hammock setup. Then they go into unlike other hammocks. So clearly they've realized the increased competition on Amazon, and they're saying we're unlike other hammocks. Almost as if we know that there's other hammocks on the market, but we're different. Relax immediately with super fast and easy setup. I love that statement. Very, again, benefit driven. So they're not just saying super fast and easy setup. Why do people care about super fast and easy setup? It's so that they can relax immediately. They don't need to waste time setting up the product. They can relax immediately. We will empty your wallet for essentials, lightweight and compact. I think they can improve that point here again with another more benefit driven statement of won't take up a lot of space in your backpack, or it's very light for when you are doing your day tripping, so it's not going to take up a lot of weight or space within your backpack. Scrolling it down here and looking at the H10 history or price history here and bestseller rank, there's not too much. It seems that this seller has been pretty dead consistent with their price at the $25.99 for most of the year, or most of their selling time over the past year. And then it wasn't to about the middle of this year where they raised to $26.95, and they've been holding at that price point all year long. So there might not be too much to learn from their pricing strategy, but it does seem that their bestseller rank or their sales rank definitely has some large seasonality trends to it. So you can see that just starting right in May, their sales rank really takes a dive and then continues to hold that position for most of the summer up until about today, which makes sense. More people are hiking, being outside, going outside. They'd want to use a camping hammock, during the summertime. So that's why you see the sales rank really improve over this time period, and then during the winter or cold months it's kind of much higher. Scrolling down the product page here, customers who viewed this item also viewed. So here's where we really see the benefit of that logo in that main image. You can see that it just stands out so dominantly when comparing to other products. Scrolling down, taking a look at their enhanced brand content, really like the lifestyle images in the background there with the logo overlay. So we are Wise Owl Outfitters. Years ago, we set out to make an awesome, high quality hammock at an affordable cost. We believe in spending time in the outdoors enhances people's lives. Just reinforcing the quality and the product. Believe in spending time outdoors enhances people's lives. I think that's a great kind of emotional, again, benefit-driven statement. They're not necessarily talking about the product itself, but what the product will bring to the consumer after they purchase it. Located just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. So you'll notice here that they start talking quite a bit about how they're a USA-based company. I think that's going to be a trend moving forward. We also see this scrolling down again, USA-based brand for superior support and care. Then they have a couple of other statements here: designed in the USA, USA-based customer support team, family-owned company supporting US families. They really are trying quite hard to establish themselves as a USA-based company. However, I did some research and kind of dug into their product, and their product is manufactured in China. They just have a USA headquarters. So their support staff and probably their marketing is based in the USA, but their product is definitely manufactured in China, despite the fact that they're really trying to position themselves as a USA-based company. In fact, even with this pouch of implying that it's almost made in the USA when in fact it's not. And I think that that's a trend that we're going to continue to see evolve, especially with so much kind of politics out there with kind of the US versus China relations and how people feel about USA-based companies. Another really great feature that I've seen rolled out across EBCs is the ability to add in this feature here where you can click to other products that they have available. And this is a clickable link. So if you are selling other products on Amazon, or as you build out your brand on Amazon, the ability to link to other products is really beneficial as other ways to add on additional products or potentially upsell customers on something else that you would have in your catalog. Now let's take a look at their catalog. So this is their home page on their catalog. Scrolling down, here again, a bunch of, looks like lifestyle videos.
What is this? This small package that fits in the palm of my hand? Well, this is a hammock. A Wise Owl Outfitters hammock, to be exact. It's made of high quality.
So a bunch of lifestyle images, videos here, kind of just reinforcing how much fun, excitement it is to use their product and be outdoors. Scrolling down, it seems like they have a couple of other products. Looks like a pillow here, a little bit of a blanket or a towel, camping towel maybe, but not too many. So again here, we're not really seeing too many products. Like in their whole catalog, what is this, 4, 8, 12, 16 products maybe? So again, a really compact brand all around a single target demographic, all catering to a single, type of customer. Let's take another look at another one of their products here, and I'm looking at camping towel. So I type in camping towel here on Amazon. Immediately their listing pops up as the first one for this specific keyword. Again, seeing that logo on that main image. Looking at the competitors' listings, I definitely wouldn't say that they are priced the lowest. $13.99 to $16.99. This guy's selling for just under $10. This guy's a little bit, price competitive with them. But these other sellers, $9 to $16, $7, $9, or $6, $9. So it looks like they are kind of positioned again as a premium product within this market. One thing that kind of popped out to me when I was evaluating this market is that their main keywords that they're kind of targeting here is camping towel. And just looking at the other competitors here, I'm not really seeing anybody targeting that same keyword. So it looks like the main keyword for this product might be a microfiber towel. Everyone's kind of microfiber towel, microfiber towel, microfiber towel. This guy's outdoors, microfiber towel, swimming towel, travel towel, micro light travel towel. But for whatever reason here, Wise Owl looks like they've done some additional research. They are not actually using the word microfiber in their title until, what's this, the 10th word maybe, 10th, 12th word. Seems that they're definitely targeting camping towel over any other specific keyword. And if we actually type in microfiber towel, it brings up a whole slew of different kinds of towels. They were still listed here on the main page, but there's definitely other options for specific towels. I'm just going to go over and look at the search volume on camping towel and see if there's enough search volume, enough sales going through that specific keyword to make it worthwhile to have that as their kind of primary keyword, even though it's kind of a longer tail or a long tail keyword or a secondary keyword for this specific product. So I'm in Helium 10 here, and I use their magnet keyword research tool. I typed in camping towel, and the search volume for this specific keyword is just under 5,000 searches per month, which is still pretty decent volume. And it seems that there's some other variations, all kind of including camping towels or whatnot, with decent search volume. So, targeting this specific keyword or making your whole, product listing geared towards this specific keyword, especially when you have a brand that's set up around camping or hiking, is really advantageous for them in this scenario. So now what I did here is I just sorted this by search volume just to compare it and see if we can find microfiber towel. So look at microfiber towel is the keyword or the main keyword that all the other, I'm going to say, generic competitors are targeting. And that search volume is, 6 times as much, 3,000 searches per month. However, it's a more generic term. When you cater to that specific customer, say this is the product for you. We are the towel for campers. There's still enough search volume there for that demographic, and they want to be spoken directly to. 5,000 search volume, there's still plenty of enough sales there to kind of cater directly to that customer demographic and provide a specific product for them. Not to mention it builds out your catalog more so. All right, now let's go back to Amazon and take a look at another market. So I stumbled across this market. It's the kombucha brewing kit. And we're going to be evaluating this seller right here. For starters, just taking, again, a look at their primary image. First thing that stands out to me is their nice premium box. Looks like this guy is probably, again, a recent seller with only 35 reviews. Also priced $10 below this brand. But in comparatively to this brand over here, which is probably 1, 2, 3, 4th on the list, this is just like, it looks like a boring packaging design. They're also, again, priced $5 below. So the kombucha shop here is priced at $45, just under $45, which is definitely a premium price tag within this market. Scrolling down the page a little bit further, I am seeing some nice packaging here by this seller. And like I said, we already saw this seller's sponsored ad. Again, both priced below. So this is a little bit of a smaller market. When we analyze the sales here, Kombucha Shop is doing just about under $40,000 a month in revenue. So the market in itself is a little bit smaller when we add up all the sellers together. However, this brand is still dominating when it comes to this niche market. So let's take a little bit of a deeper dive into their listing here and see what they're doing right. First thing that jumps out to me is that they've got their original at $44.99, which we've already discussed as a premium within the market. And they also have a deluxe option. Again, a nice upsell at the $75 price tag, and is probably their better margin product. Taking a look at their images, we already reviewed the main image here. Secondary images, I'm not seeing any text or features, benefit call outs on the images. I would like to see those. They could probably improve that or improve some of these images with that. However, I do really like the photos. They're very kind of lifestyle-y. You're showing the product within use, and you do get a good detailed overview of everything that's included within the kit. Here again on their last image, it looks like there's some sort of a booklet that's included here. I'm not sure if this is a PDF or just a booklet that's included within the kit, but definitely going to be useful when you're selling something like a kit where people are kind of expecting instructions or might not necessarily know how to do whatever it is the kit that you're teaching them how to do. Coming over to the text, made by kombucha brewers for kombucha brewers. That's a little bit of a tongue twister there. But essentially the kit is made by brewers for brewers. I think that's awesome marketing copy where we're saying we are this type of person for this type of person. This is a kit made by us. We know and understand you for you of this specific customer demographic. They lead off with that bold statement, which I think is a great hook. Quality products, expert knowledge, certain to grow, the perfect present. I like this last bullet point here, calling out the perfect present. Obviously, this is a very giftable item. So they want to call that out as, we know that this is a very giftable item, and they just reinforce that with the statement. Taking a look at their pricing history over the last year, it doesn't look like they've really changed their price at all since the beginning of this year. All pretty much selling at the $44.99, and they've held fast. Scrolling down, taking a look at their EBC, the first thing that jumps out at me, lots of imitators, only 1 liter. The Kombucha Shop brewing kit is the #1 selling kit in America 3 years running. Why? Because of our unwavering commitment to high quality products, instruction, and customer service. We can't wait to brew kombucha with you. Lots of imitators, only 1 liter. Clearly they've been getting more competition on Amazon, and this is another direct call out to the competition saying there's lots of imitators, there's lots of people trying to copy us, but we are the only one dominant leader within this category. A proven culture and starter fluid, American made high quality tools. Here again, we're seeing the American made brand differentiator. In this case, these products are probably made in America. It says the only kit on the market with pH strips, custom made in New York. Looks like I'm seeing a bunch of different call outs like Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Chicago, Illinois. So it seems that they're doing their sourcing from the USA. They have USA based customer service. So it probably is this product is made and packaged within the USA, and they have USA customer support. Also reinforcing expert content and customer support. Something like a kit, I would imagine, would require a bunch of customer service or questions, follow-up support, after-sales support. So I think if you're thinking about offering a product in kind of a kit form or something along the lines, this is definitely a great way to differentiate your product from the competition. You just going above and beyond with the customer support. I was able to find their website here, scrolling down. Again, lots of nice big lifestyle photos, really like them. Looks like they also have a pretty nice Instagram account here. Take a look at their shop. So here are those two kits that we saw on Amazon. It does seem like they have some other products here. And I just want to compare that with their shop on Amazon. Wow, actually, so on Amazon, it seems that they're only selling 3 products. They have the kit, the heating wrap, and the tea blend. But when we go to their actual shop on their website, it seems that they have a couple of other products here. Definitely all within the related niche market here, but it does seem that they have a couple of other products here. And I'm wondering if they're just using their kit as kind of a hook on Amazon as a way to, you know, introduce customers to the brewing at home concept, and then they lure them back to their website to kind of purchase these other products that they kind of need to use the kit or continue brewing at home, which I think is a great way to kind of quote unquote steal customers from Amazon. You kind of hook them with a specific product that's available on Amazon, and then if they need any add-ons or any accessories, that they would only have those products available on their own website. Going back to their Amazon shop here and taking a look at another product, this heating wrap. I did just want to point this out as I was doing the research here. I saw that they had a patent pending design for this specific product. So probably as the brand continued to evolve, as they got initial traction with their starter kit, they did see increased competition that came into the market as the kind of concept of kombucha continued to explode and continues to kind of compound or exponentially grow. At least here within the US, it seems that they started to roll out or thought about rolling out products that had a little bit more IP, because like we saw on the main Amazon listing for the niche, there are competitors starting to break into the market. So they probably started to think about how they could get a little bit more IP around their niche and sell related products. And taking a look at this specific product, we can see here using the H10 tool, again, I'm on the all-time. Really, it seems at the beginning of last year is when they started selling this product on Amazon. So it's safe to say that this product is relatively new with their patent pending design. So in summary here, I think that all 3 of these brands kind of have a couple of common attributes across them. The first one is that they're positioned as a premium product or brand, both within the positioning, the way that they position the product on and off Amazon, their price, the targeting of their specific demographic or customer group, and the use of their lifestyle images or their marketing. So definitely some great takeaways there as far as how you should be thinking about positioning your product or brand to be successful on Amazon long term. The other thing that I think is definitely a commonality between them all is that they have a niche brand with limited product offering. As we saw, at most those brands had 16 different products. I think we counted there. Several of them with less than that, but they're definitely a niche brand isolated around a niche community, a high specialization for their respective niche. And I think that that's going to be, or we're going to continue to see that trend of successful brands, both on and off Amazon, but a high specialization of the specific target demographic and of the product selection or of the catalog selection that they have for the customer. And last but not least here, and this is more of a marketing positioning statement around the brand or the product, but specific customers targeted. So essentially, we know understand the specific demographic or customer base that we're selling to, because we made this product for ourselves and now we are here offering this product to you. We saw that in the kombucha example, directly, but we also saw hints of that within the hammock and in the coffee, where it's like, we understand you because we are you. We made this product because we couldn't find it ourselves within the market. So here we are offering it to essentially our friends, our family, and it grew from there. So I hope that this video has been helpful. I hope that it's helped you either on the product research side of things, whether that's evaluating your competition, or if you're just looking to optimize your Amazon product listing and you're looking for other or good examples of what the top strategies, the best Amazon FBA private label sellers are using on and off Amazon. I think you're able to take away some good takeaways from this video. And if you learned something, please hit that thumbs up button and definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And last but not least, if you guys haven't checked out my Amazon FBA course, where I literally go through step-by-step process of how you can go out and build a dominant Amazon FBA brand, with your own private label products, definitely check out the link in the description below. Without further ado, guys, I'll see you on the next video.